Ragnarok just dropped a brand new game, and honestly, it feels like it's rewriting the rules. Think about this: 100% drop rates on every MVP, hitting level 150 in just 1 hour, and a system where monsters evolve into legendary heroes that you actually control. I've been playing Ragnarok Twilight Global consistently for the past 3 to 4 days, and after spending real time with it, one thing became clear. This isn't a grind, it's a pure power trip. So, welcome to Ragnarok Twilight Global, where "Loot 'em right, heroes unite" isn't just a tagline, it actually shows up in the gameplay. Let's get started. When I first launched the game, the first thing I noticed was the classic Ragnarok vibe. The art style, the world design, the background music, and even the character feel. It's all very familiar if you've played Ragnarok before. But at the same time, it's clearly designed for mobile and for faster progression. Like, I didn't have to sit through long tutorials or complicated setups. The game kinda just lets you jump in and start progressing immediately. And yeah, it is an idle RPG, so most of the combat runs automatically in the background. At first, I thought it would feel too passive, but surprisingly, there is constant movement, skill effects, enemy spawning, so visually, it keeps you engaged. The UI is also pretty clean. Everything is easy to navigate. Character, inventory, hero, all of it's just a few taps away. So even if you're new to this type of game, it's very easy to get into. Now let's talk about one of the biggest highlights, the rewards. Because this is where the game really gives you a strong start. If you pre-register, you're getting 100 Treasure Gacha pulls, a Fire Drake mount, limited skins and pets, and a Sacred Wings gift pack. And on top of that, there's also a giveaway event where you can win things like iPhone 17 Pro, iPad Air, and even a Nintendo Switch. So yeah, if you're planning to try the game anyway, it definitely makes sense to pre-register and collect all these bonuses. Because honestly, this is one of those rare launches where you're stacked from day one, and missing it just means starting behind everyone else. I've dropped the pre-register link in the description. Go check it out and lock in your rewards before they're gone. Now this is the part that actually stood out to me, the 100% drop system. Every time I defeat an MVP boss, I get gear. And if you played RPGs before, you know how frustrating RNG can be. Repeating the same boss again and again, just hoping for one drop. Here, that frustration is basically removed. Every run feels like progress, and that changes the entire experience. Then I moved on to the hero system, and this is where the game does something really unique. Because here's the twist, MVP bosses don't just drop loot, they actually transform into heroes that fight with you. Let me show you a clear example. First, this is Angeling as an MVP boss. You fight it like a normal enemy, but after unlocking it, it transforms into Blazing Angel, a hero that joins your team. So now instead of fighting it, you're actually using it in battle. Same thing with Deviling, from a boss into Demon Enchantress. And this is what makes it interesting. You can literally compare the monster form versus the hero form. Boss version, something you fight. Hero version, something that fights for you. And what's cool is, all of these heroes actually come from MVP monsters, so it feels connected to what you fight in the world. Since this is an idle RPG, a big part of the experience is what happens when you're not playing. And here, the game stores up to 20 hours of offline farming. So I can just leave the game, come back later, and collect everything I earned while being offline. And honestly, that moment when you log back in and see all those rewards stacked up, that's one of the most satisfying parts of the game. Leveling also feels fast in the early stages. I didn't feel stuck or slowed down at any point. And since there's a private MVP dungeon, I don't have to compete with other players for drops, which makes progression feel more consistent and relaxed. Alright, now this is where things get really interesting. The hero system and gacha. Right now, I've unlocked 3 heroes: Blazing Angel, Demon Enchantress, and Hound Deity. And honestly, the first thing that stands out is the design. It's pure Ragnarok style, so if you've played before, you instantly get that nostalgic vibe. But it's not just about looks. Each hero actually feels different because of their unique skills, which adds a bit of strategy when building your team. Now let's do a 10-pull summon. Okay, animation is decent, not over the top, but still satisfying. Alright, some materials. Second pull? Wait, no way! I just got a new hero! Tribe Chief! That's actually insane. The design looks powerful and tribal. You can already tell this one's gonna hit hard. Plus, I'm getting hero fragments and upgrade materials, which actually helps a lot with unlocking and leveling heroes. So even if you don't pull a full hero every time, you're still progressing. And I like how everything connects back to the monsters you fight. It feels natural, not random, and the unique abilities keep it engaging. It's not just for solo gameplay either. The game actually pushes you into social play. You've got different dungeons where you can go solo in adventure mode or switch to team mode and fight alongside other players, which instantly feels more intense and coordinated. I even tried the arena mode, where you go up against real players for ranking and rewards, so there's that competitive edge too. On top of that, there's a full guild system. I even created my own, where you can join events, interact, and progress together, so it actually feels like a shared world. And yeah, the game even includes a marriage system, where you can do things like gifting, confession, and exchanging love rings. It's more on the fun side, but it definitely adds a social layer. Beyond that, you've got pets supporting you, mounts like speed deer for faster travel, and plenty of skills for customization, so even outside combat, there's always something to build and personalize. Final verdict. Overall, what I really like is how relaxed the experience feels. There's no constant pressure to stay online or grind non-stop. You can just log in, collect your rewards, upgrade your team, and hop off, while the game keeps progressing in the background. It's more about steady, consistent growth rather than exhausting grinding. And honestly, this is the best time to jump in. Right now, you can grab 100 Treasure Gacha pulls, a limited Fire Drake mount, and rare wings to boost your start. On top of that, there's a huge giveaway with an iPhone 17 Pro, iPad Air, and a Nintendo Switch up for grabs. The link is in the description. Claim your rewards, push to level 150, and I'll see you in Frontera. Ragnarok Twilight Global. Loot smart, heroes unite!